Man, you already know where you at, man. The hottest news station in the world. You wanna know what Blueface doing? You wanna know about these disrespectful cheerleaders, man? Man, they so disrespectful. And guess what, man? Chris Breezy said, keep my name out your mouth, you brokey. But you already know what you gotta do. You gotta subscribe to the podcast, man. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and you already know who the voice is. You already know I'm the chosen one, the only one. Like, damn you, son. It's your boy, Jesse J, Feel Supreme 305, with my co-hosts on the ones and twos.
It's your boy, Chico Grande, a.k.a. Chico 2 times.
Man, look at the water, man. We real wavy, man, and we ain't zesty. We wavy.
Speak for yourself. I've always been wavy. You zesty.
Listen here, man. Only zesty I like is from Burger King. The zesty sauce on my chicken fries. Calm that down.
That's what I always wondered about you. You ate way too much of the zesty sauce.
Ooh,
I did.
You getting real disrespectful this episode, huh? You can't.
Two thumbs downs on the zesty sauce.
You can't. You woke up with violence on your mind, huh?
I woke up with more than violence.
What you woke up with?
Episode 93.
Exactly, man. Y'all wake up to us. Y'all bake up to it, man. You already know hottest news station in the world. We got all the news. We got what you want to hear, and we got what's going on, and it's all current. So stop playing. Don't touch that dial and hit the like button and subscribe. But you already know what's going on, man. Like I said before, man, my dog Chris Breezy said, keep my name out your mouth, you brokey. He was speaking to X3LW member Kylie Williams, because I guess for some strange reason, she woke up and she was like, Chris Brown has this new song out with Chloe Bailey, and I'm just not here for it. It's disrespectful.
She's still making music?
Who? Chloe Bailey?
No, Kylie Williams.
No, she's not making any music, but word on the street is that what I learned, allegedly, word on the street is that she's making a tell-all book because she's broke.
Oh.
You know how it goes. You go broke, you make a book.
Or you, we're going to get into that later. There's a lot of brokenness, on this podcast.
But I mean, what did she say right here? I can't read that. I'm blind.
Oh, let me get off the screen. Let him come out with his own record so genius, so captivating that it makes us all forget he beats women. He can't. He can't, so he won't. So what does he do? He slowly creeps back into the mainstream.
My nose.
That's what she said. He slowly creeps back into the mainstream by getting small nods for the features on black women's merit. Black women are more talented, more worthy, but he gave the okay. I'm still what is that? I'm still swatting the effing air right now. Garbage.
So
do you need a napkin, Coach, before I bring this on air? I got a napkin over here.
I'm good.
You gotta use that side. No, you gotta use this side.
I'm good. But
my co-host is cleaning his face. Chris Brown responds to Kylie Williams' comments about upcoming collab with Chloe. Your life and career must suck right now.
Exactly. Like, everybody understands and everybody remembers the tragic incident that happened years ago with my dog Chris Breezy and Rihanna.
He's the OG Blueface.
You mean OG Bobby Brown? Ike Turner?
Yeah, but he's the new age
Mike Tyson?
I'm not even saying anymore. Mike Tyson's too aggressive. He's biting people's ears off.
I like that Slim Jim. But pause, no.
See, this is exactly what I was talking about at the beginning of the show. Very, very zesty. Too much zesty sauce. It will do it to you. Nah,
but honestly, like, we already know what happened. Chris Brown was dating Rihanna back in the day. They got in a little altercation. She went through his phone too many times. She found out that he was still talking to the little thotties. You know, we got to be clean right now for the first 5 minutes.
So he was going to the thotty parties.
Exactly. You know, she told him not to go to the thotty parties, but he kept going to the thotty parties. And Rihanna went crazy, beat him on the back. Well, Rihanna supposedly beat him with the back of a heel. You already know the back of the heel is like real sharp.
Yeah.
So like anybody hits you with the back of the heel, allegedly he front hand backhander. Allegedly.
But then doesn't he just Chris Brown goes on a tirade calling all kinds of people out?
Yeah, of course. You know me, because Chris Brown said, I got time today. He called out Blueface. He called out Charlie Sheen. He called out, what did the white girl? Who was the white girl from? You know her?
I don't remember her name. I'm bad with remembering everybody's name for actors, but yeah, these are all like famous actors.
And I mean, I didn't even.
That's Steven Seagal over there on the right, Charlie Sheen on the left, on the top.
I mean, I didn't even know Charlie. I mean, I really don't put it past Charlie Sheen because I mean, you already know he has the big monster, and he still be getting down with it. Get down.
Zesty. This is a
Not
zesty
like big
man.
monster like that. You know, he has like the disease. Remember? You forgot
I
that.
never heard about someone having a disease where they have the big monster.
That's what they call it.
I don't know what you do in your free time away from the podcast where you're like, it's fine, it's a medical condition. You're allowed to be around the big monster. This is why we got the ocean, because you're jumping in head first.
Hey man, but listen here. Chris Brown speaks on canceling people and also speaks on how y'all glorify Krishan Rock's and Blueface relationship.
And then Blueface responds. We got a video clip.
My co-host picked this video.
My last opinion is, cuz you beat up the wrong bitch. Yeah. You got a bad judge. Like, you feel me? We didn't all get the same judge. Cuz, yeah, I got a bitch. You feel me? She gonna fight back, so I'm gonna get less time. You hear me?
I'm gonna get less time.
You beat up the wrong bitch. You beat up the bitch that just performed at the Super Bowl. Nigga, like, yeah, like, I'm sorry, fool. Like, you should have got you a little ghetto bitch or something that you could fight with. That's what I did. I could have had plenty of famous bitches. I decided to go to, feel me?
The bitch that work at Chuck E. Cheese.
Underground, you feel me?
You annoying, my nigga.
Beefyaki.
I went to the underground.
Moral of the story, watch it. You can't be watching a bitch you beat up.
God dang.
I mean,
disrespectful.
I mean, like it was past the 5 minute mark, but I think
he's saying that in front of her face.
I mean, hey, because that's when you know it's real and it's true. I think we need to do what Blueface do. I told you, Gavin. See, stop. We need to stop going to Chick-fil-A and start going to Jack in the Box to get the baddies.
You've been going to Jack in the Box. You're day one at Jack in the Box.
Them loaded.
You're also a frequent resident of Popeyes.
Listen here, man. Them loaded tiny tacos and them ghost pepper wings is fuego.
Yeah, it comes out as fuego too. You get the real ghost pepper.
That's nasty. But I mean, do you think it's right that Chris Brown also threw shade at Charlie Sheen and them? Like, imagine waking up.
I mean, like, I didn't even do nothing. Now, especially if I'm Steven Seagal, I'm like, I'm not even in the rap game, dog.
You don't even
But
rap.
one, you're gonna come at the dude that's got a black belt. Really, that's the dude you want to come at? Steven Seagal will whoop Chris Brown.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, do you want to see Blueface versus Chris Brown in a 1-on-1 boxing match?
I'll pay for that.
Who you think?
I'll get that pay-per-view.
Who you think is gonna win, Blueface or Chris Brown? And comment below who you think gonna win 1-on-1 boxing.
I think Chris Brown
over Blueface.
Yeah,
he a whole crip.
Yeah, but isn't that the? Never mind.
Whoa.
Ain't they the ones that's losing?
I mean, he ain't lose this battle, but he did lose the next battle on this next topic right here. Because I mean, looks like my dog girlfriend is.
We even had an update on this, but we had already made the show, so I didn't add it. But I'll tell you about it. But basically, you got Blueface checks Krishan over Lil Baby, telling her that she has potential to F him. She says. Why does he look like that in the paused picture? Look, he looks like what are they called? The clay dudes from Power Rangers?
Who, Blueface?
Yeah. Look at the way that's paused. He looks ridiculous. But let's go ahead and check out this video clip and see what he had to say.
You say he wasn't. Why you say that?
Well, good.
He wasn't my man?
I did. I was your man.
I say.
I did say I was your man. It's your.
What? I don't want to be a bitch if you want to play like that in the fight. Now, come on.
I'm your man. It's your. No, I'm playing.
Same nigga crying when I'm outside.
I'm your man, girl.
Same nigga crying when I'm outside.
I think you be letting too many rap niggas be in your face. Who that picture? On my Twitter, in your face.
It was Lil Baby, but it wasn't like.
Huh?
You are like on God. It wasn't even like that.
Oh, baby.
We was talking about you, work.
So, saying about me?
Scandalous.
I was just saying how you just like.
I just like what?
You my.
Those be the worst cheaters of them all. The ones that talk about their man to their girl and still let you get the Jonas.
They be out there in the Thought Chronicles.
You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful.
But I saw an update with this where they said Blueface was like, man, he didn't even try to talk to me. And then he found out later, oh, he's been texting my phone really crazy. I just ain't respond. So he did try to hit him up first. He's trying to do a song with him or something.
He called him. I think he called himself Big Brother, and Blueface was like, we ain't no brothers. But I mean, it's not surprising that Krishan Rock has been doing this. Like we said before, she was at the Super Bowl. She was iking off friendly with Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, she was definitely eating his wings.
And then on top of that, did you see the other video with Aiden Ross's friend that broke the dude's arm?
Oh yeah.
And then they had another video of Krishan Rock looking at him and eye gazing at him. Did you see that one?
Oh yeah.
She's just a wild cannon, right?
Giving him the hoo-has.
She trying to be outside. You gotta let this effing nut free.
She want to be outside. Be outside.
Just let her free.
Stay outside.
Just let her go.
I'm gonna lock the door and change the locks.
Oh, for real? You wouldn't
stay in the street.
You wouldn't let her come back?
No, she ain't coming back. Find another one.
It's just
time a dozen.
It's just too much. It's L after L. And the next question is, who can't little baby have? Because
he wants them all. He's trying to be the #1 Pokemon leader. He's trying to catch them all.
I mean, at least he's not trying to have babies with everybody like Young Thug and the other rappers.
Man, I wonder if Young Thug's kids are getting teased at school because it's like, all your dad's friends snitched.
Oh, snap.
They should call it YS-Tel. But let us know, are you enjoying your, what is it, President's Day? We're drinking margaritas. We're doing the podcast actually on Monday instead of Sunday night. So this will most likely come out Monday evening. We're recording this around 4 o'clock, but it's probably going to drop around what time?
Probably like 6, 7, I mean. But hey, today we're not drinking Twisted Tea, but we always want you to know if you need a thirsty beverage, drink Twisted Tea.
Yep. Or like my co-host does, Mad Dog.
Burp.
Yeah, you see him barking.
The lies. But speaking of...
Oh, God. This is how... I let this man do the order, and this is what we get. We go from all kinds of fun and games to something super serious.
No, I mean...
This is how you know he's not a curator.
I mean, I just want to start off by saying, man, our prayers and condolences goes out to this next topic here because it was crazy. Like, I'm tired of waking up in America and seeing another person just taking out their frustration on people. And if you didn't know, Michigan State University had a fatal shooting. They turned the TV off of 3 people. Also,
man, come on,
turned the TV off.
You said just because they took their lives, man.
Oh, I tried to clean it up. You wasn't supposed to spot that out.
Come on, man. Come on.
They wouldn't have known if you didn't
cancel them in the comments. Cancel free. But it says 1 person passed away, 3 injured after El Paso Cielo Vista Mall. 4 years after, 23 people were fatally shot at next door Walmart. What the heck? And then there was 3 people in the Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I would move away from that town.
It's just
it's too much going on there, man. How are you gonna have that many mass shootings in one place?
And then the crazy part about the whole Michigan shooting is that they're right now this week they're starting back school, and I mean it's really a depressing thing. A lot of people are saying that they need more police officers, so they're gonna give them more police officers. But I mean, they said the curriculum's changed. I mean, I honestly gotta say, if you actually failed school this semester, like if this whole semester happened, you end up with an F. I guarantee they're gonna pass you just because of.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you,
incident.
I didn't go through. I hate to use it as an example, but it was something traumatic, and they basically gave us passing grades because the whole class went through a traumatic experience. But basically, it was like a sophomore year, and I was taking what is it? You take algebra 1, geometry, then algebra 2. So yeah, sophomore year was geometry, and we had the girls' basketball coach and like volleyball coach was our teacher, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was a terrible teacher. And like everyone was failing the class. And then we found out that this teacher got frisky with a student in the back of the bus.
Whoa.
On one of their trips, and one of the other students reported him. And
snitches. Snitch.
They were getting freaky in the back of the bus. So basically, we had subs, and the subs weren't good enough to teach geometry. So they like babysit us for weeks on weeks and try to teach us this stuff where they weren't good at teaching it. And at the end of the semester, they're like, everyone in this class has pretty much failed, but since your traumatic experience, we're going to give everyone a C. Is everyone cool with that? And we were like, yes.
God. I mean,
They passed us through. So I really had like, I did good in algebra 1 and algebra 2, but I technically never really had geometry.
I mean, geometry, do you really need geometry in life if you're not trying to be a mathematician or an astronaut or a Pokemon master?
That's little baby.
No, he probably in my girl DMs. I'm watching you.
Which one?
Whoa. But I know I just realized right here, I realized that I have one shooting on one side, but from the Detroit incident, and also with the Detroit incident, they still haven't figured out what was the whole reason for him shooting up the school.
Do we have a clip? Is this a clip?
No, we don't. So they don't have a reason. I mean, he wasn't going to the school. He never attended the school, but he did live in Michigan. But this other shooting, I had no clue about. It's in El Paso, and El Paso isn't nowhere close to Michigan. So let's see what happened.
Oh yeah, I was thinking we were all in the same place.
So you
My
thinking
fault.
El Paso?
I thought that since you grouped it, I was like, why would they have an El Paso in Michigan? But I was like, they have like Martin Luther King Street in like every city you go to. What other streets is a common one?
I mean, I'm knocking out two birds with one stone.
They usually have a Lincoln Avenue in every city too.
And MLK.
I said that one.
You did?
Yeah, Martin. I just said it, the full thing. I just didn't say I'm okay. But let's go ahead and check this video clip. Sorry for being confusing.
Police say 4 people were shot tonight in El Paso at a food court in a 2-story mall. And it happened a few hundred yards from the Walmart where a mass shooter killed 23 people in 2019. Now, this appears to be an isolated incident, but terrifying nonetheless for the people
Travis
in El
Scott
Paso.
murked all these people?
Teresa Woodard is in the newsroom with some of the
23.
details.
Yeah, Chris, we know tonight
That was
one
Jada
suspected
Youngin?
shooter is in custody, and right now police are searching every inch of the mall to make sure that there are no other
Or was that,
suspects hiding out
disrespectful?
somewhere. Cielo Vista Mall does share a parking lot with the Walmart where that horrific mass shooting happened. In fact, people in the mall ran for cover when those shots were fired next door in 2019. Well, tonight the shots were in the mall food court. One person died, 3 others injured. Listen to a reporter on
That's why you
scene
gotta stay
talking with a
strapped
couple
in
of
the mall.
young people who heard the shots
You never know what
and
people
then
got in there,
hid
'cause they
in a
don't check
nearby
you.
bathroom
You can just walk
with
straight
dozens
in.
of other people.
What was going through both of your minds when you heard those shots being fired?
Drip. She has a sweatshirt that says drip.
Horrible. But I mean, I'm just ready for everybody to just pick it. Like, that's not even everybody. I mean, people, these gun laws in Texas,
Should it just be like the cowboy days?
where everybody just
Everyone
carries one
got a
on them,
6-shooter on their hip.
they might have
And
to
you
be.
can challenge people to a duel by slapping them in the face with a glove.
I mean, you might have to, because the way this is going,
I
like,
challenge you.
it's like in 2023, every week there's another mass shooter. It's like either they're doing it at a school, they're doing it at a Walmart. Remember we did the Walmart one a couple days ago?
We didn't do anything.
I mean, allegedly.
No, we didn't do anything at no Walmart. What are you saying? We're talking about when we covered the story. You got to choose your words, co-host.
Allegedly.
No, not allegedly. We did cover the story. God damn. Someone needs to send you for media training.
Oh Lord, I thought I was using the word right, but I mean, I don't need media training. Only thing I
You
need,
need house training.
only thing I need is this next topic right here. I need to go to the Kanye West School of Business, because whatever he's doing is right. These people have come back. They spun the block. They trying to get Kanye West's millions back.
So Adidas is allegedly structuring a new and even better deal to re-engage Kanye West back into the brand after their projected losses of $1.3 billion since the
Whoa.
split less than 4 months ago. So yeah, they basically kicked off Kanye. They estimated that they're going to lose $1.3 billion, and that they didn't want to do that. So I guess they're going to bring him back, even though he is controversial.
See, I mean, why can't relationships work like this? Like, once they realize that you got the big D, they should just let you do what you want.
I'm sorry, what story are we talking about here? Is this like a podcast confessions? What are you telling me over here?
Calm down, Simba. Calm down.
Just because I'm the king. But let's check. Let's check this video clip.
I'd be surprised if it happens, and I think it makes them look weak as a brand to terminate somebody and then months later come back and say, hey, we realize we're going to lose $1 billion if we don't sell this product. Let's get back together again. You know, this is, I think, partly related to Adidas just putting out this outlook for 2023 where they said, this is a quote, should the company decide not to repurpose any of the existing Yeezy product going forward, this would result in the write-off of the existing Yeezy inventory and lower the company's operating profit by an additional 500 million euros this year. Which, even like them saying they might not repurpose the product, it's like, why not? Why not just put it on shelves? Like, I don't think people are going to be that mad at this
That
point,
was the
right?
original
It will,
plan, right?
it will still sell. Like, people won't be as excited about it.
Yeah.
But the product will still sell.
And that was the original plan. Now-
It was kind of unclear.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what's the alternative? Destroy 500 million euros worth of product? Like, you're a company who allegedly cares about the environment, right? You can't do that.
That's facts.
Can't do that.
You can? You think so?
What?
I mean, so
Supposedly they say, was it like Gucci and Louis Vuitton that if some product doesn't sell, they don't let it go to outlets like TJ Maxx and Ross, that they burn it.
whoa, that's disrespectful.
They don't want it to go to outlets or be compromised as a lesser product. So if it doesn't sell, it gets burned.
That's just like I think Neiman Marcus, that topic that we're finna do about them.
Oh, they only want to cater to the like 2%, basically the wealthy 2%.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of discrimination going on, but are you surprised that that Nike is doubling down and trying to get Kanye West back?
Adidas?
I mean, Adidas?
Nike will never take Kanye back. No, because I mean, this is the only thing that was keeping them like even in the race with Nike. Without this, they were basically Reebok.
True that. True. So this, Kanye West is the only reason why you would ever wear an Adidas shoe?
Not me personally, but for the masses mostly. I mean, you're not going to wear a Donovan Mitchell shoe. Who cares about Donovan Mitchell?
True that. True that.
You're going to ice trade a game in a pair of Adidas? Nobody cares about that.
True that, but I'm just surprised they didn't just put it on shelves and just like don't name anything. It would have brought money. It probably wouldn't have sold for like what were they going for? Like these Yeezy slides right here. What were they going for? Like 200, 300?
No, not 300. I think retail I think they're like 90 or 100.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me. I'm not a big Yeezy fan. I'm into Jordans and Nikes, but I don't think they were that crazy. But resale, they were like within 100, 200, I think.
See, that's
but I think what they were going to do with a lot of the shoes is basically put something over like the Yeezy branding, like put like an Adidas stamp over it. So it said like Adidas. They would basically take off all the parts that said Yeezy or put something over it. But that's what they rumored were going to do. But I think they thought that like doing that to like all that product would still cost them a lot of money.
I mean, I guess they can take the Kyrie Irving approach. Did you see Kyrie Irving at the All-Star game where you have the little little things over his shoe?
Yeah, like the moccasin stuff.
Yeah, over his Nike shoes.
Yeah, and then his other shoes, he wore like 3 different pair. He has like this like square that he constantly puts over the Nike logo, and then it puts like he had a customizer do them all crazy and make it look like it was like slime that was like holding on the rectangle covering the swoosh, and it had like holographic material on that rectangle, so it was pretty cool. But I don't know. It's kind of funny because it's like Kyrie is still wearing his Nikes. Like he's like not fully like, I guess he's used to playing in those shoes, so he doesn't want to play in like random brand other shoes. But it's funny because it's like Nike is still selling his shoes. I mean, technically they kicked him off the company, but I was at Dick's Sporting Goods the other day, and they had like 4 different pair of Kyries on the wall in different colors. So they're like still selling his shoe.
Are they making new ones?
No.
There you go.
I think, but it's like, it's weird to see is like, you kicked him off a while ago. It's weird to see that the shoes are still like having colors.
I seen that
of his shoes.
I seen that JT has some shoes too coming out.
Oh, Jason Tatum, his Jordan pair dropped, but man, they looked like hospital shoes.
Will you ever respect Jason Tatum?
No.
But
But
will you put respect on this next person's name right here? This next topic?
no, this is all disrespect.
What?
This is also confusing. So prepare to be confused. We got Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny spotted dining at the same restaurant amid dating rumors he left out the back door. And apparently this is weird because allegedly Drake just had rumors with Kendall as well because she people were looking at her photos, I think at Turks and Caicos.
Yeah.
And they were saying like, that's Drake's spot in Turks. Like she's at Drake's place.
How
So
do
it's
they
kind of weird that she has dating rumors with Drake and Bad Bunny at the same time. Is this like a competitive love triangle?
Wait, you don't believe in Eskimo brothers?
That's what are they trying to Eiffel Tower or what?
You and Eiffel Tower Kardashian?
Just to say I did it, maybe.
Horrible.
Which
But-
one though?
Well, not
Hey, if you wanted to make
what?
a TFTC tower, which Kardashian you throwing in the middle? Khloe, Kim, or Courtney, Kendall, or Kylie?
I would say Courtney because she had a strong back. Like a back strong.
She did carry Lamar Odom for a lot of years.
God, I still remember Lamar Odom brushing his teeth with his toothbrush and then brushing his.
Man, they made fun of that guy so much. They used to call him Scrotum back in the day.
Disrespectful, but I mean, I think we have a video for this, right?
I guess. I wanted to slander some more. Hey.
Hey, watch out.
He's going to hit her with the umbrella. Back up.
Back up. Kendall, Kendall right here, Kendall. Kendall right here, Kendall.
He didn't do it right. He should have stepped up and then let her get in behind him. She could have opened her own door.
Woo.
See, if this is Kanye West security guard or this is Kanye West, he would have came there just batting everybody with the umbrella. He don't play no games.
He would have been slapping phones out of hands and everything. Punning babies.
Imagine you're a paparazzi and you'll be like, "Oh, boss, yeah, I got a picture of Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny coming out the restaurant." And you look at it, it's just a big ass umbrella in your view.
Yeah,
I'd be pissed off.
It'd be like Spider-Man working for the Daily Bugle.
Facts, but
how'd you get all these photos from these angles?
I thought Bad Bunny was going the other way. I didn't know he was going.
He
straight.
goes always. He's
What?
fluid like the ocean.
You want this
He's
background
gender
reference? So you got a reference for everything.
Apparently, he swims in both oceans. If you know what that means.
I mean, comment below how you feel about this whole Kendall Jenner thing.
What if they end up in like a relationship where they're all dating each other? Because supposedly Drake rides the wave a little bit.
So let me see, Kendall Jenner,
Bad Bunny, and Drake as a 3-person power
Waki
couple.
Osiris.
No, Drewski.
I heard Drewski get that squash, especially with the blonde
Is
hair.
that what Orlando Brown told you?
Hey,
Was Orlando pillow talking to you again?
I mean, hey, like in the great words of my dog Giannis Antetokounmpo, glizzy gone. Glizzy gone. Glizzy gone.
Did you say Giannis's last name again?
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo. Glizzy gone. That's my favorite commercial ever. They show it like 50 million times, especially when we're at the gym. He's always like, "Hey, glizzy gone."
Did you see? We're never gonna talk about that. But moving on to what we are gonna talk about, it's unjust.
They tried.
It's despicable
to frame my dog.
They trying to frame my dog. I know the Matrix is trying to take your life, but like my dog Andrew Tate say, when the Matrix tries to take your life out, you go Super Saiyan 5 and you kick some ass.
There's no such thing as Super Saiyan 5.
Yes, it is.
But exclusive wiretaps reveal that Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan were allegedly framed by their victims. Let's get off the screen here so you can see. But it looks like on the right from Spy News that we got transcripts. And I guess these girls were using WhatsApp messages. And you can see that they're basically putting the whole scheme together, saying how they're going to lie, what they're going to do, and how they're going to get these guys in trouble. So you can see that this whole thing has been fake and phony. Now, what do you think should happen to these fake damsels in distress?
They should go to jail. They should be sued for millions, but they can't because they broke jabronis. And they work at Jack in the Box. You can't expect much from a girl that works at Jack in the Box.
Then why do you keep going there? Why do you keep bringing Jack in the Box girls home? You like their tiny tacos?
I'm like,
oh my God, you got to keep that to yourself.
I'm like,
I was like, why do you love Jack in the Box girls? They got tiny tacos.
I dislike them so much.
Man,
Nah,
I'm gonna tweet that.
But honestly,
You know, my
but
co-host was
honestly,
jacking the girls so much. They got tiny tacos.
nah, but they need to free my dog Andrew Tate and his brother. Like Tristan, like they should be free. This is all fake. I knew it was fake from the beginning. How you gonna say that I'm kidding? I'm taking people away from places where they don't want to be taken away from, and I'm making them work in harsh conditions when you're on webcam. Like you can just get up and leave. Nobody said that they tried to leave and he stopped them. You have a couple people said they have a tattoo with his name on it. So what? My co-host has 5 girls with names tattooed on them.
I have no tats, just so you know.
No, not you, but you got girls with 5 tattoos.
Oh, I got my name on 5 different girls. That is true.
We seen Little Mermaid. We seen Pocahontas. We seen Moulin Rouge.
That wasn't me.
We know, sweetie. We know.
Oh, that was me. But I think it's crazy how girls will fake this, and supposedly, like, one of the main reasons was the girl had an actual dude in the States, and she didn't want him to know why she was taking so long, so she said that she got kidnapped, and apparently he called the embassy, and then one of the other girls, dudes also, I don't know, I think the other girl might have had a dude and called the embassy, but you could see, like, they just basically started talking to, like, let's set them up now, and it's just like, it's all disrespect, man. I can't believe this, and all the people I saw on Instagram, they'll be like, look, he is a human, you know what I'm saying? And with the T, and you know, he's doing this and doing that, and he's disparaging women. It wasn't just his language, he's doing it in real life, and you fell for it. You fell for it, and I guess I don't know what to tell you besides shame on you.
Shame on your family.
You're just
shame
as
on
bad
your
as the
coach.
women.
Whoa.
That did this to him.
Okay, yeah. Exactly. So, I mean, only thing left to figure out is what is Romania gonna do? I mean, they can hold you up to 120 days in captivity without charging you with a crime, which is crazy because they don't really do that in America. But over there, I mean, it's Jumanji. They do what they want. It's a roll of dice.
It's a board game.
It's a board game. You know, life is
Is
like
Robin Williams in it?
Life is like a box of chocolate. There's a squirrel in my boot.
What chocolate are you?
Pause. No, pause. Nah, but speaking of pausing, man, my dog Tate say he finna press full charges on whoever on these women. He's gonna want $300 million if she doesn't retract the allegations and the allegations. I mean, like, I feel like Tate, like, I feel like if you make false allegations on somebody, just like when you go to jail and they like it's false imprisonment, you did 50 years in jail, so we gonna give you $500K. Girls need the same thing.
Facts. Yeah, I mean, I think they need to be punished. If he's unable to sue him, I think they should definitely get some jail time. Or, you know, maybe a lot of community service hours. Make them serve the community because they were trying to steal from the community.
Black girls. Shame on you. Shame on your culture. Wait, they're Americans. My bad. But yeah, I mean, like I said, like, and we know everybody in the red pill community, they've been on this like white on rice, and everybody's just wondering, like, if the wiretap conversations is from the girls that had the conversation that got them arrested, and if they need to be free. But we'll keep y'all tuned into this news. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and
if we get updates, we'll definitely let you know what's going on. If they say, you know, Tate's free to go and free to travel as he wants, and if he actually ends up suing these girls, or if they get jail time, we'll definitely give you an updated topic. So stay tuned to Tales from the Crib every Monday, except when we're busy or something's going on, then we drop on Tuesday, but mostly every Monday, so stay tuned in.
And
we're doing an NBA video this Thursday, so go ahead and check that out. We're gonna talk about All-Star later in this video, but we might talk about it a little bit then, but we'll talk about the standings and all that going on.
We know what we are gonna talk about right now. My co-host's favorite person.
I hate
Chris
this guy.
Cuomo.
Who'd you call him?
Chris Cuomo? Homo?
Whoa. You gotta watch you, man. You gotta watch you. You gotta watch your mouth. You gotta wash you out with soap. But Chris Cuomo.
What's the Q? There's no Q.
Cuomo.
Oh, Lord.
Admits he was going to off everybody and himself after CNN firing. And he basically, yeah, it says the same thing. That's a different scary picture. I don't know why we needed a closer image of his face.
One's a video.
He's already a demon. But let's go ahead and check out this video and see what we got.
I have learned to accept it. I had to accept because I was going to kill everybody, including myself. Things can consume you. Italians are so passionate. And I really had to fight against that because, you know, just like you did, I got too many people counting on me. I make a lot of mistakes, sometimes for good reason, sometimes for bad reason. I'm very flawed. There's damage. There's damage that's relatable to people. There's damage that's unrelatable to people that I have to deal with, that I do the work on.
So
why did they throw in Tron music at the end?
I don't know, but supposedly, I guess Chris Cuomo, home.
Yes, he is.
Whoa, is he for real?
Yeah.
Whoa. So he tried to protect his brother, you know, try to cover up some scandal that his brother had, but it didn't work. His brother got fired from being, I think he was like the mayor of, New York.
Yeah, he did. I forget his exact title, but yeah, he got let go.
He had a high power in New York. He got let go for his allegations. His brother got fired for trying to cover it up. I mean, it's messed up.
Yeah, because you can't be in the news when your family's holding public office and then they mess up and then you're trying to cover it up from the news side.
Makes sense.
It doesn't work like that.
Makes sense. So, I mean,
just like if my co-host does something scandalous, you will hear it first on Tales from the Crib.
First off, you're not, listen here. Just because I'm black, I may exercise my right and front hand backhand you. Because it's Black History Month. Exactly.
I'm going to block that front hand backhand like Neo in the Matrix.
Oh, but you going to block it? Well, I wish Kim could block this next topic because it looks like she's still finna lose that house.
Oh, God, it looks like a retardee from the party star, Kim Zolciak, whatever her name is, denies losing her home to foreclosure, she says. But a 2.8 mansion is on for foreclosure. It's set to be auctioned off next month. She, if you remember her, she was famous from The Real Housewives. She had her own show, Retardee for the Party. And
Retarded for the Party?
It's Tardy for the Party. But I always used to make fun of it. Don't get retarded for the party. Whoa. They had a whole intro song.
Horrible.
But it looks like it's set to be auctioned off next month, and she denied it, and she even threw shade on some of the other girls. But it looks like when you throw shade comes back, and her home was in fact auctioned off just a little bit later. Let's see the video clip.
You guys think I would let my home that we put millions and millions of dollars into go for $257,000? You're an idiot. Okay? For real. So what are you going to do, haters, when I'm here for Christmas and I'm here for my birthday in May?
That's a nice house.
And I'm here for all these amazing dates. I'm here until I fucking want to move out. Until I decide I don't want to live here anymore. So enjoy the view, haters, because you're going to be seeing it for quite some time.
First, you're gonna see the view, haters.
First off, that is a really, really nice house. But the thing about this that makes it so funny, I mean, you know, people's houses go on foreclosure every day. It happens every day in the hood. But I mean, I guess because she's making these videos, acting like she's not broke, acting like her house isn't going on foreclosure, and also turns out like a couple of months ago, her house is going on foreclosure. She paid a couple of bills off, but then I guess she couldn't pay the rent for the next 2 months, and it went right back in.
Or the payment, whatever it was. But yeah, it looks like you know how celebrities will have like their closet where they basically sell their used clothes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think Kim K, a bunch of celebrities
Money
do
Man,
it.
Kim K, a lot of celebrities, sell their clothes.
She was selling like all kinds of stuff because usually they'll have like a few things on there that they'll put up every once in a while. But they were saying like her closet was full. She was selling everything. And I guess it was to try to fight off this next round of payments, but they didn't make it. And I know that I forget her husband's name, but I think he used to play for the Falcons.
Oh, really?
But he wasn't even in the league that long. Like he was already out the league by the time before the show ended. Like he played like only like 5 seasons.
They say that a lot. Like they say once you leave the professional sport, like the 3-5 years, once it's like 3 or 5 years after retiring or leaving the sport, you end up like Vince Young at the Cheesecake Factory with a 30-pound gut belly.
Hey, as long as you went to a nice D1 college, they're gonna give you a job. That's exactly what Vince Young did. He went right back to UT.
Oh, he's working as on the football staff or something.
Yeah, I think he was doing something there, and then I don't know if he got into like college. I think he's like a college commentator now, but I don't. To be honest, I don't really watch college football.
Right, but comment below. Are you as scared as everybody else once you make it to the top and you fall into the bottom? It's never a pretty sight.
Yeah, I mean it's tough to keep that lifestyle, especially if you were someone that was on TV and like you had were on a show and then you had your own show as a spinoff. Like you think you're that person, but you know those shows don't last forever. So you're thinking that you're gonna make these big lump sums of money every single year, and then your show ends. It's like, were you managing your money right, or do you maybe need to downsize? And it looked like she never wanted to downsize, and now it's no longer her choice anymore. She's got to get the F out because her house is getting auctioned off. So I'm sorry, retarded for the party. It's time to get the F out.
She must be a Chick-fil-A person. I told you, stay with Jack in the Box. Get you right.
What do you mean? Better calm down, little Zesty.
Oh, man. But speaking of Zesty, it looks like my dog, the king of zestiness, got the big bag.
Twitch streamer Aiden Ross offered a reported 2-year, $150 million deal to stream exclusively on Kick. And we're not talking about the texting app. This is KICK. This is like basically another version of Twitch, but they allow way more cussing and aren't censoring near as hard as, especially, Twitch lets you get away with more than YouTube, but this is going to be more extreme than Twitch. So you basically can do anything on Kick.
Might have to check that out. I think, didn't we sign up for a Kick account yet?
Yeah, I mean, check us out on Kick, Tales from the Crib. Once this podcast is done, I'm going to check. Their servers were so busy. Like, I set up an account, and then, like, I tried to go back to the main page, and it kept on saying server error. So I don't know if our account's fully set up yet, but I will check that out. But it will be Tales from the Crib on Kick.
I forgot all about that, but I mean, I can see this is gonna be the way that all the other social media sites are gonna get on, because with YouTube and Twitch being the main tool that everybody get all their information from, they're always on.
Yeah.
With them being so strict, and they're banning people. People are gonna go to other places like Kick or like the other website that everybody else goes on, like Andrew Tate is on.
Well, and they also, what does they have?
Rumble?
Like Rumble, yeah.
Yeah, Rumble. Like that's gonna just jumpstart Rumble and everything. And
then weren't you on that one app? Grinder.
Let me you want front hand or back hand? Which one you want, front hand, back hand?
I thought you were trying to.
Which one you want?
I thought I said this.
I'm about to give you.
We got to be on every app, and you got to sign that one. It ain't my fault.
Yes. Listen here, like my dog Tank say, if you don't do it twice, are you really part of the community?
Just by saying that, you are the community. But let's go ahead and see what Aiden has to say.
But I need more money. You guys are not offering me enough money to go full time. It's the truth. I need more fucking money, bro. I need more money. I'm literally moving full time to you. I need more money. It's facts.
Really?
So he went for the money.
Well,
we knew that.
He needs more money. So is 175 million 2 years? Is that more money?
That's probably more than he was making on Twitch.
That's crazy. I mean,
I don't know if you can put it in the comments below, because like we are monetized on YouTube, but we're not monetized on Twitch, because basically we only use Twitch to record our gaming and then put it on our gaming channel. So we were not really on Twitch like that.
We might have to start twitching this.
I think we're gonna get on Kick and so that way I think, especially if they let you play music,
that'd be fire.
We'll be playing music. We'll be having parties at the mini couch. Check it. Tales from the Crib Mini Couch Lounge is coming soon, and we're going to be exclusively on Kick. If you want to watch the Mini Couch Lounge, you got to check us out on Kick.
Speaking of mini couch, I think it's time to hit the halfway mark, man. It's time to sit back, relax, pop you a good refresher.
I already drank my margarita. I drank it quick. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, dang, I should have got more.
He's mad now.
Disappointed.
He's disappointed.
My co-host didn't come with me. He was like, pick them up. I'm like, they only allow you to pick so much up for one person. Like, they told me no.
I guess I can't do that.
Get more margaritas.
I can't do that no more. I gotta start going with them. Guys, gotta start asking for the jug. Hey, so you think if we went to Mama Marjorie's, they would give us the gallon?
I guess because it's one container, right? I might have to start doing that when I'm riding solo. But that's all like a mixture. That's barely any.
But back
we
to
want the one with the alcohol.
exactly. Back to couch announcement, man. Hey,
You know what I like about having
What?
couch announcements in the middle?
What?
I don't feel rushed. I could take my time on the couch. I could settle in the couch. Let me talk about the couch.
Ooh.
Well, what are we doing? We
What's
got
things you got on the
TFTC
couch?
Gaming. Go check me out every Tuesday and Thursday. I got 2K videos. Tearing up 2K. I just put on a show for Sweetie and ATL. Check it out. It's one of my bigger videos.
Damn, we
It's,
got 100 views, right?
It's almost to 200 views.
Whoa.
Which for our gaming channel is pretty big because our gaming channel only has like 52, 53 subscribers.
And you know, we average more views than subscribers. And also, you already know, I just recorded like 5 more videos of my WWE 2K. You know I'm about to get WWE 2K23 when it comes out. I think in the next 2-3 months it's gonna come out.
The fans have been asking, why are you not playing UFC? They want to see it on stream.
I'm recording it tonight, man. I'm recording.
I made a player. You can play with the person that looks like me, so you know you're gonna win, or you can play with someone that looks like you, which might lose.
Let's see. Ooh, pause. I'm black. I got hands.
Oh no, I haven't seen you. You haven't made a character yet. You've been using my creative player, so I got to see what your character looks like. If he looks like he's gonna take some people down, or if he looks like a bum.
Guess what it is. What it is. We gonna find out.
But check us out also on Tails TFTC Clips. The podcast that's too long for you, and if you're too busy, maybe 1 week you're like, I can't listen to a whole show straight up. Go to TFTC Clips. We break it down for you, and maybe watch your 3 to 5 favorite segments for the week. Who knows? You might end up watching all of them anyways. So check us out on TFTC Clips. We got to talk about our superstar child over here.
Ooh,
we got
almost
crib
at
reactions.
3.7K.
Yeah, we're at 3.67K. I actually took this screenshot yesterday, so we might even be at 3.7K. I haven't checked it today. Same thing with this screenshot from our videos. We did the Fast X, so there's like Fast and Furious, like 30. No, it's like 10.
For family.
But for family. People really like the Flash trailer, so shout out to y'all for supporting us in the Flash trailer. 2.4K views in 2 days. Check out XG. Those girls are killing it. We love the XG community. They always support us heavy. Got 8.5K on that one. I Spice did a song with some Pink Panther lady. That's going up. And we got Snow the Product. Don't sleep in the snow. Get your snow bunny on with Snow the Product and check out her music video. We were checking about a bunch of the ladies in the rap community. So give some lady support by checking out our latest videos on Crib Reactions.
Hey, we're back to the show. Looks like here, Kelly Pickler, husband Kyle
Pickler
Jacob, passed away by turning his own TV off.
God dang, man. You can't be sensitive at all. You can say he took his own life.
He pressed
or
it off.
he's no longer with us. You want everyone's TV to be turned off.
Boop. Too much.
Now they got evidence. But Kyle Jacobs, songwriter and husband to Kelly Pickler, passed away at 49. So I think this girl was on American Idol. We got a clip here and I muted it because the song was super annoying. And it had like the dying Titanic whistle for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why my co-host got this video.
The water.
There's no room for you on this door, Jack. But let's see here.
Songwriter, husband, Kyle Jacob. His
That's
wife.
her.
Kyle, please say Jacob, 49 years old, producer, songwriter who started his wife in Nashville, 911 received at one room.
Yep. So he passed away, took himself. According to police, Stan Pickler woke up a few minutes earlier, didn't see her husband. Producer Jacobs has worked with Garth Brooks, Kelly Clarkson.
He's a country person.
A lot of Jacobs' Instagram posts were about his musical collaborations.
I love Pricklers, which
This video it really gave us the time to read all those things.
Thank you whoever made this video. But he's on the country music television show. I guess he's on this TV show with her. He has her. I mean, it's really sad. Like, people, it doesn't matter. You can be broke, and you can be super rich.
You could be a Millie Billy.
You could be a Millie Billy, but I mean, I guess they still have problems, and they can be. It's crazy how you can be looking happy, smiling in all your pictures, and then the next day, you want to turn this. You want to turn it to channel 00. It makes no sense. Like,
just can't stop.
What?
I was like, don't say TV turned off anymore. Like, you just want to turn to channel 00, which is, you know what that means? Turning your TV up. Jesus. Someone pray for this man.
Oh my God, it wasn't good. There wasn't nothing.
Disrespect.
Man, speaking of disrespect,
Man,
man.
you didn't even want to move on. You don't want to say no kind words about this man.
I'm present condolences going out for this. I'm tired of seeing like this is the second dude we did.
Oh wait. So that means she's single.
Just like
I could go the country way.
You just like Monaduke. Yes.
That's disrespect. There's so much disrespect, but we're not going to talk about that because this is a family show. But R.I.P. to the Pickler's husband, Kelly Pickler's husband. You know, we know you've been through a lot, and you know, hopefully the community will support you through your time of need and help you with that. But we hope the best for you on Tales from the Crib. Sorry, it's hard to turn off the jokes on this show. This is a joking podcast, so even with something serious, we're probably going to be a little jokey. So if you don't like that, then don't watch us. But let's see what else we got going on. We got your boy, NBA player Bryn Forbes was arrested for allegedly beating his ex-P star girlfriend Elisa Jean because I think he beat her like that more ways than one. He was upset by Jean's success after her OnlyFriends account took off.
Now let me tell you right now, you know, unlike
this isn't the Spurs way.
You know, you
think he was saying go Spurs go?
He wasn't on the Spurs. He was on the new team by then.
He was on Milwaukee.
Yeah. So you know, I mean,
but he's an expert.
My co-host asked me to do some deep diving for this topic, and I put on my hat, and I had to. So you know,
you never put on a hat.
I did the research. Whoa, I was put on the hat. I did the research, so I see why she was making all that money on OnlyFans. Because you know, I mean, for Becky had a fatty, had that Garfield, if you know what I mean. And the crazy part was, you know,
about Garfields.
The crazy part was, like, you know how, like, you see a lot of Becky's, they do videos on those websites. They do it with the same race and stuff like that, but sometimes they do different races. But this one, it was the other way around. Like, she had like 3-4 videos with her messing with white dudes, but the rest of them, if I had to say like 150 videos, 4 of them was with white dudes, the rest of them were black dudes.
Well, she got someone that was kind of in between in Forbes.
I don't see how. I mean, hey, I don't know why you wanted to do that. And then the crazy part is, out of so if it's 4 and then it's minus the 150, that's like 146. Out of the 146 with black dudes, I saw like 70 of them with the same black dude. Like, she kept messing with the same black dude, and I was like, yeah.
Sounds like you did a lot of research for this topic.
I do for the topic.
This is real investigative journalism right here, man. He wasn't saying he wasn't diving headfirst for no reason.
Had to subscribe.
Yeah, you sounds like you did.
I'm using the Tales from the Crib, credit card.
No, right. I'm taking away your allowance. No more privileges on the expense account. But
you got a video for this.
It's a video.
Yeah.
Let's get us off screen before we get more in trouble.
Former Spurs player Bryn Forbes has been arrested on a family violence charge. That's according to an arrest affidavit. Documents say that about 5 this morning, police were called out to the 16,000 block of La Cantera Park.
She lives here?
The affidavit says
Yeah.
Forbes and a family member were out when Forbes allegedly got upset and started fighting. The victim was reportedly hit several times. Forbes is a former guard for the Spurs, where he played from 2016 to 2020. He returned in 2021 before being traded to the Denver Nuggets the following year.
So why are you in San Antonio? Like,
go see her. That's because she was here.
I'm gonna have to switch to the other side, Gavin.
You're gonna go hanging around La Cantera Parkway.
hey.
Like, hey, I seen your videos and I see who you like to work with.
You know, you already know what it is, man. You know, Tales from the Crib, we're going to the top one way or another.
This is like when my co-host got banned from Twin Peaks.
Listen, I'm gonna be back one day. They said 4 years. I'll be back. But I mean, speaking of being back, you know, Forbes when being back. I mean, and he was pretty decent for them 3. I would have to say that, right? He was pretty decent.
Well, what are you calling him? Pretty? What were you saying?
Next topic. So mine is a toxic that my co-host always lets off in the air around me. It looks like it's getting crazy in the United States.
I thought it was my co-host after a Sonic chili cheese tots. And I thought he was out there in Ohio, but it looks like no, he never went to Ohio. But a release of toxic chemicals
Where's he gone?
from train derailment in Ohio prompts broader safety concerns, and this is freaky. I think I'll actually just show the video clip here because we don't need to be out of the way. You can see it.
These aren't.
Look at them clouds, man.
These aren't storm clouds.
This is toxic clouds.
This is the fucking shit that they burn off. The fucking shit they burn off in East Palestine. This is not fucking storm clouds.
Wait, this is the video clip you get.
Look at it.
Yes.
Look at it.
This is over Darlington.
He got the dogs going, man.
It's a thick cloud of smoke.
I even seen people where like they were going over like water or like creeks, and if you dropped like a rock in the creek, like it was like all the stuff would bubble to the top.
Success.
All right, dude, you about to get muted.
It's going crazy. I guess we won't go. I guess we're never going to Ohio.
Nah.
But it looks like, I mean, this isn't the only toxic chemical explosion that I heard has been going on. I heard a lot has been happening, along with the balloons, along with the UFO sightings, along with Bad Bunny taking out one of the Kardashians. Like, it's something crazy going on here, and it's not Kanye West.
It could be still Kanye West.
It could still be Kanye
West.
No,
but I mean, I think the government needs to do something because they're not even doing a state of emergency here. Whenever they can send The
Rock?
No, who's the country that's getting their butt kicked by the Russians?
Oh, Ukraine?
Ukraine. You're sending Ukraine like $500 bajillion, but you can't send nothing to your people in Ohio?
Exactly.
They act like Ohio's not even worth saving.
Exactly, Ohio. And then I think this might turn into, if this thick cloud of smoke continues happening, they might just turn a blind eye and turn it back on them like they did Flint, Michigan, like with the whole water thing they have going over there.
Yeah. But it's like we can send
millions and millions of dollars to some place that, like, just because
it's not even here.
It's not even here. Just because you want to sit here and try to control some more stuff, it must be Gavin running it.
I'm not running nothing.
You were trying to take control.
Well, I take control.
Pause. but I mean, I don't understand what's going on with this whole stuff. I mean, like, they have to be hiding in something because there ain't no way all these toxic chemical explosions are happening and they're not going into full details with it. And ain't no way these UFOs they're shooting down and they're still unable to identify that it's a UFO. Like, this all sounds phony.
It's a phony. No, these people are all gonna get cancer. I could see it. And even Aaron Brockovich was out campaigning. Remember Aaron Brockovich from the movie?
Mm-hmm.
The real life Aaron Brockovich was talking about defending
movie?
these people. The Aaron Brockovich movie.
Okay.
It was about a woman where they had like the water wasn't good in her area and all these people were getting sick and she defended him. It was by God dang, what's that actress's name?
Not Angelina Jolie.
No, Pretty Woman.
I know you're talking about. From Pretty Woman. I know you're talking about. But a comment below.
What's her name?
If you have a solution, not a solution. Comment below if you think you understand what the U.S. is trying to do, and are they really trying to cover something up? Because this isn't making any sense. Like
Julia Roberts, Jesus.
Oh, I was close. Angelina Jolie, Julia Roberts.
I don't know why I was thinking of Robin Roberts, and I know who Robin Roberts is. She's the she's the head anchor at Good Morning America, but it's the wrong Roberts. But hopefully these people will get saved, and if I was you, I would move. I wouldn't stay there to be living under the toxic clouds.
If you living in Ohio, if you living in Flint, Michigan, if you living in Houston, Texas, you need to just move.
Pennsylvania, yeah, Pennsylvania's right next to it.
And
I'm praying for you, cousins.
Horrible. But speaking of praying, looks like our prayers have been answered. On this next topic here, looks like Deadpool has been rated R. I'm not surprised.
Rated R.
I mean, I don't understand. I thought it was always rated R because I remember the first Deadpool movie. He was going kind of hard. Was it 17?
No. I mean, rated R is pretty much the rating because NC-17 is actually considered worse than rated R.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Well, because it's, I don't know. It's like, I think with the NC-17, you have to be 17 or above. But for a rated R movie, it's 18 above by yourself, but you can bring younger people with you.
Oh, so it's okay.
And
okay,
the NC-17 is you have to be 17 or above.
Okay, makes sense.
But I'm excited, man, especially if it's got Wolverine. You know, you got Logan out there, you know, cutting people up. If you remember in the last Logan movie, I think they just called it Old Logan, but it was with Old Man Logan. When he was slicing and dicing some people, man, that was nice. He remember he stabbed that one dude right through the forehead with his claws.
Yeah.
That's the type of stuff I like.
Is this the third Deadpool movie or the fourth one?
It's the third.
Okay.
I like the first one the best.
The first one was really good.
The second one was all right. It wasn't bad at all, but it wasn't as, I don't think it was as good as the first one. So I'm hoping the third one is right on tier with the first one. Is another exceptional movie. But I know with Logan, with Wolverine, who's his nemesis and who he's been teasing about, with him being in this movie, I expect greatness.
I expect
Hugh Jackman is to go.
I expect greatness too. Hugh Jackman is to go. And I need y'all to comment down below. Are you guys going to see the new Deadpool movie? And did you see the last two? And if so, which one was your favorite one? Was the second one or the first one? I like the first one. I gotta say, I really didn't care for the second one.
It's still decent.
You know, I mean, they're both was funny. So I mean, I'm wondering what I'm gonna see in this one. Maybe see some boobies. I like boobies. If I had a necklace for every boobie I liked.
Do you forget we're talking about a show being rated rated R? This podcast is not rated R. You gotta watch your mouth. You're taking me back to remember those kids used to wear the bracelets that said "I love boobies."
Oh snap!
Do you remember?
I had 5 of them.
They used to sell them at Hot Topic and stuff.
I used to have a lot of them. I had like every color.
I know you were a little emo kid.
Speaking
you had your hair flat ironed and come to the side. Yeah, that was you.
Some days, hey man. But speaking of flat iron and comb to the side, looks like Charles Barkley and Skip Bayless and Charles Barkley.
I thought you were calling him Ski Bayless.
Ski Bayless fire. Ski Bayless and Charles Barkley are having issues. Skip Bayless says, "Come meet me outside."
Skip Bayless asked Charles Barkley to stop issuing physical threats, claiming they scare his wife Ernestine. Charles has been taking shots at me for, 20 years on various platforms, including his own TNT's Inside the NBA. And is it time to stop the madness?
No, it is not.
I want to hear him have a debate off. Charles Barkley needs to come on Undisputed with Shannon and Skip, because I love seeing Skip and Shannon debate. And then I think Charles would let him know, man, it ain't that serious. That's just the way he talks trash.
He just talks a lot of trash. But then I don't know. He may not like Skip Bayless because Skip Bayless really didn't play basketball like that, and he didn't play it on a professional level, so he might go on that approach. But
just because you didn't play at a pro level doesn't mean you can't commentate. Because you see all the time where people, even like Michael Jordan, who's the greatest basketball player that ever played, is probably the worst GM that has ever lived as far as scouting talent. So it doesn't always one translate to the other.
So is Phil Jackson with the New York Knicks.
Yeah, exactly. Phil Jackson going from a head coach to an executive, garbage. You had to go from the greatest all time to being right there with Isaiah Thomas as the worst executive of all time.
I mean, comment below. Do you feel like Charles Barkley, I love
Charles Barkley. I just think they should. I want to see him debate. I think it would be fun. Put it behind him. I don't think it's that serious, and actually have him on the show, because I think they would have some good debates.
And then I don't understand why his wife's getting all into it. I mean, like
he's being extra full.
You don't think so? You don't think his wife really cares about it?
I think he's being extra. Like, this guy said he's been punching me for 20 years. And my wife's been like, you never know when Charles is around the corner. We go to a lot of donut shops.
Oh, disrespectful. But speaking of disrespect, I'm ready. I'm ready for this next topic right here. To put some respect in the game. Looks like Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia finally have agreed to sign a fight. Allegedly, April 15th, they're going to fight one-on-one. And you better see who the best pound-for-pound boxer is.
I'm going with Davis.
I'm going with Ryan.
You want to bet on it?
Yeah, of course.
A case of Twisted Teas?
A case of strawberry margaritas.
So what a case?
Exactly.
What's a case?
A lot of them.
Nah, dude. I'll do 4.
12.
No, I'm saying 4.
Come with the gallon from Mama.
4. No, we're not getting no gallon. I'll do bet 4.
Get the gallon from Mama Madras?
No, I don't even want that. I want the one with more alcohol.
Facts. But I mean, like, we know how boxing is. There's one thing about boxing. Wait, let me play the video.
I saw what do before you stop me.
I mean, he's not vocal like I am. He's not a person that is really after it. He just, you know, I wanted this, I wanted that way. He's not after it. So he's looking for a way out. I just didn't give him one. Right. That's the bottom line. I didn't give him a way out. He knows it. His team knows it. They got no honor, nothing. I do. I'm ready for him. I'm going to beat him. I'm going to take everything from him. He messed with the wrong person.
So you're agreeing to everything Tank's asking
everything
for.
That he even said in his last conference. He was like, we just put everything out there. Yeah, because because point blank period, you're a pussy.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then, like, straight like that, you pee.
Oh, I can't wait for this fight. They've been talking so much trash. This is like when Floyd was fighting Conor McGregor, but Conor McGregor wasn't really a boxer, so he couldn't really back it up like that. But these is two guys that really do got their hands like that. And they're both, you know, really mad at each other and want the beef and want the smoke. You know, I'm excited. We're going to be watching this, and we will do a video about the results.
I'm excited, too. I mean, finally, we see some good matches, because I'm tired of all these boxers ducking and dodging. And, like, you always see, like, the best boxers in the world fighting, like, some bum.
We didn't get to see Mayweather versus Pacquiao until, like, Pacquiao was way too old and Mayweather was, like, getting old. They ducked and dodged each other their entire primes. So we don't want to see that. We want to see these two young guys in their primes go at it, and hopefully they give us the show that we've been waiting for.
You know, and comment below who you got. You got Gervonta Davis or my dog Ryan Garcia.
I don't know, man. I was kind of going for Davis, but Garcia is saying that Davis was asking for all kinds of crazy stuff, so basically that the fight wouldn't go through. And Ryan said he just agreed to any of it because he just wants the fight to happen. So if it's true, it sounds like Davis is a little running from the smoke a little bit.
Exactly, man, making all these excuses.
What's up with that fake beard? He has like one line. You see
Gervonta?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
he grows
beards
one
don't grow
line.
like that. Beards don't grow like that. Yeah. So I had it like somebody. I don't even know.
He's got like the mustache and then the one line, and then he's got like a tattoo beard.
It's like somebody tried, like he just like leave the line.
That's weird.
It's weird.
That's a Dwayne Wade type.
But
of
we're
stuff.
gonna keep y'all posted on this topic. I mean, if anything happens, if the fight doesn't happen at all, just make sure y'all stay tuned to TFTC Tales from the Crib every Monday.
And guess what we got?
The push of the century looks like cheerleader at I forgot, was it Alabama? I forgot what school it was. Went crazy on a basketball player for some strange reason, and it goes to show you that these women is getting out of control and need to be put in their place.
Cheerleader gets ejected after on-court altercation with college basketball player. Let's go ahead and roll the clip and see what really happened.
Tonight, so he's kind of made his presence felt in the paint tonight.
And Terry kind of nails both free throws.
Valdosta State. Is that Fort Valley?
She barely nicked him, man.
Mississippi Valley.
No good.
Mississippi Valley
State. Yeah, this is like what, D2?
By Thompson.
They go to girl.
And
she barely
the
touched
Alabama
him, man.
A&M coach, he's fussing and cussing.
Yeah, and coach is kind of losing it over here.
And why is she on the court?
Feel like,
and they're calling security, not sure what's going on. And they're gonna put one of the cheerleaders out of the game, it seems.
Get her out of here! Get her out of here!
Look at the security guard. Watch.
Don't show him. Yes.
Oh,
Save
God.
the white man.
Nah.
See,
the security guard, I'm going to tell him what happened. The security guard went right over to the cheerleader and he put, you can see it there. It's right after he did. He put his arm around her and it's like, you got to go.
The guy right there at the bottom?
Yeah, he's like, he put his arm around her and it's like, you got to go. I was like, why is he touching her? Why couldn't he just tell her to go?
Man,
but it looked like it was a complete accident. So honestly, she shouldn't have got that mad. But when she went out there, it looked like she was just like, hey, like,
She's
what's
supposed to be on the
up?
court.
What's up? It was a dead ball.
She's not supposed to be on the court. Like, what does she want him to do? She want him to turn around and be like, I'm sorry. Then the person goes down the court and makes a 3-point shot like Steph Curry. Then we lose the game.
No, it was a dead ball.
But they had to check the ball in. They can't check the ball in without what's it called?
It was a dead ball. They hadn't done that yet.
They were going to.
No, but
it only takes like 3.
They called a foul or something. They called a timeout. It was a dead ball. There was nothing going on.
She needs to get fired.
He wasn't going to be late. He wasn't going to not be able to get
this
back.
This girl
on
needs to be expelled.
You're going to get expelled. No, but I just feel like they were being a little excessive, man. I mean, like, yeah, maybe just tell her, like, chill out, go sit in the stands or something. But, like, to have, like, 5 dudes surround her and be like, you're getting kicked out of here. Like, come on, man.
Listen, if she's brave enough to stop a basketball game, you don't know what else she's going to do.
Stop a basketball game. The game was
could have been crazy.
It was a dead ball.
You see what happened in Michigan? It could have been ballistic.
Oh, my God. See?
Everybody went on channel 00.
I'm going to have to cut this out. If they're still watching from that point, they're going to be like, disrespect.
Nah, but I mean, like I told my goals, if this happened on your team, y'all seen Drumline when that dude swung on Nick Cannon and they got in that fisticuff, they kind of got expelled.
I think you only watched Drumline to watch your favorite part when they were teaching that guy some soul how to beat his drum. No, you gotta beat it like this.
Boom, boom. That part was fire. But I mean, yeah, it's like you can't be having this. Like, I don't care who you think you is. Like, the fact that she jumped up, you kicked him. Like, you kicked him. Why would you be mad that you kicked him?
She probably thought that, like, he saw where I was gonna do my little move and he got right in the way on purpose. Is probably what she thought.
Why
would he wasn't even really paying attention to her, man. Like,
excuses.
And at the end of the day, 2 wrongs don't make her right. She was wrong for getting mad and even touching him, even though she rarely touched him. And then I think they were wrong for having all like 7 security guards go over there, and one of them tried to put her arm around her weirdly and like escort her out. So I mean, at the end of the day, they were both wrong.
Listen, yeah, all I gotta say is right now, they just need to kiss and make up and go to Super Nintendo Land, because that's where dreams come true.
That's where your dream goes true. Super Nintendo World.
Fire.
We got it's now officially open at Universal Studios. Let me get us off.
That is fire for real.
We got the picture over on the right where you could see the towers like from the game and Bowser Castle and all that stuff going on, man. I've actually seen some videos from was it like Ordinary Adventures and Magic Journeys where they check this place out on YouTube. Check them out. And these places are absolutely amazing. And especially what really drew me in was the freaking food, man. Look at this stuff. They have I think is it like a Toad's Kitchen or something like that. And they got the burger there with the fries. You see the little mustache on the burger. They got the cake that looks like the lamb. They had the drink. If you look up below the burger, they have the salad that looks like one of those what are those things called? Are they like the flower with the teeth?
I forgot what the
one of those
teeth
things.
called. But that does look fire. Is that a cake in the middle?
Yeah, it's a cake.
That does look good. And lemonade.
Like,
I would actually keep these as souvenirs. Like, that's pretty cool. Like,
oh, and the drink has boba in it, so it's like one of those like boba tea.
Oh, boba teas?
Boba tea.
That is fire. I like boba tea. Well, minus the balls. But
that's your favorite part.
Nah, man, nah.
You like it when they burst in your mouth.
Is this a Universal Studios in Orlando?
Yeah, Universal.
They have all. They have that. I think they have the Harry Potter ride also.
Yeah, they got Harry Potter.
They got everything.
You can go get the butter beer.
Ooh, what you know about that butter beer?
It's not alcoholic. Disappointing.
You sound so sad when you said it.
You could always buy a shot and throw it in there, make your butter beer.
Man, or you can always just buy the drink and throw it at the next topic, because it looks like here everybody was mad about this, even my co-hosts.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. We went ahead and watched the All-Star game from this year, All-Star Weekend. And we're going to go through the winners and then give our thoughts on the overall weekend. But basically, we had the Rising Stars competition where Jose Alvarado, who actually played really good and made it entertaining on the mic and stuff, he did a great job. He got MVP, well-deserved. Now, they had the skills challenge where Team Jazz took it home, and that was absolute garbage. The skills challenge was garbage, and they need to take it serious or do it something different. I don't really like
get rid of it.
I don't like the team thing. I liked it when they had a bunch of individuals run the same course and had them go against each other instead of like a what is it called in track where you hand the baton off, a relay. Yeah, like not like a
relay.
like a relay race. It wasn't for me. And the 3-point contest was super mediocre because it was not many of the top players, and Damon had taken that one, so it was kind of mediocre. I'll give the rookie sophomore game, I'll give that a B. I'll give the skills challenge, I'll give that a straight D because that was just not even entertaining. The 3-point contest, I'll give it a C plus, and the All-Star game, I'm gonna give it an F. Jason Tatum won MVP. He broke the record for most points in a game, winning the Kobe Bryant All-Star Game MVP reward for like 55 points, I believe, something like that. And they're basically, you see them where they kind of like, don't really play that hard in the first quarter, and then they pick it up more and more throughout the game. They didn't play hard at all the whole game.
Yeah, I hate
the whole game was the first quarter.
I hate when they do that. And then also, but you seen how the NFL Pro Bowl goes. So you remember we saw that? They were playing like dodgeball and everything.
Yeah, they're making little games.
So, it's only like, it's really not much else to do. Like this All-Star game and the Pro Bowl is like they hold a little vacation. So they really not trying to work hard and do all that stuff. But I agree with my co-host. Like when he told me that the All-Star game was trash, I was like, man, that's just probably your opinion. But everywhere I haven't seen one person besides this Alvarado dude and that white dude that won the dunk contest, like
they were the two highlights.
Like that was the only 2 highlights. Besides that,
it was disrespectful to the game to let Jason Tatum break the record when basically he broke the record by being the only person that ran down court and got a bunch of layups and dunks, or it would just shoot 3-pointers uncontested. Like basically, he didn't pass and he ran and he was like, "Give me the ball" the whole game. And so that's how he got his points. And no one played any defense on him the whole game. It was really an embarrassment. This All-Star game, to me, was the worst one in NBA history. And even one of the coaches, the coach of the Denver Nuggets, actually said the same thing. It was the worst basketball game he's ever seen in his life.
Everybody said it. He said it. JJ Redick said it. My co-host said it. Even my mama called me and said this All-Star game was trash. But it is what it is. Hopefully it gets better. But back to this dunk contest here, man. This dunk contest here reminds me of Vince Carter days when everything was just exciting.
Yeah, shout out Mac McClung. He's Riff Raff's cousin. If you didn't know, he was a high school sensation on
the real Pink Panther,
House of Hoops, and the mixtape stuff on the YouTube. And basically, he was playing for a couple other teams. He was on the Lakers, I think, earlier this year. But he was in the G League. He got G League MVP his first year, and he's still in the G League his second year. And I think he just got picked up by Philly. And so he ended up getting in the dunk contest right before it. And he got to deal with Puma, and he threw it down. And he did a bunch of dunks that were really impressive. But the one that took me back the most was his first one. And we got a replay here. So I'll leave this on screen so you can see it. But let's watch the replay. To me, even in real time, you didn't see what's going on. Wow.
I didn't. Like, you thought when he jumped up, you thought he caught it and then cucked it down and dunked it. But he jumped up, jumped up, tapped the backboard, cucked it down, and dunked it in all of like a millisecond. And that was
so nice.
That was crazy. Like,
look at Gabrielle. She's like, "Oh my God, Dwayne Wade would never do that."
I already made the wrong choice.
Look at this, man. When I saw this on replay is what made me lose my mind. How you tap it to a reverse dunk. Over to people, grab the ball, front tap, reverse dunk.
Fire. And
that is epic.
I heard he was doing all these like on his first and second try.
No, he did them all first try.
What?
The whole contest. Every single dunk was first try. And he got all 50s. I think one dunk, he got like a 49 point something.
Karl Malone, probably.
Karl Malone, it's the Russian judge.
Hey, I heard something about Karl Malone today. They said a lot of... Don't talk about it.
We could talk about it. NBA's getting backlash for Karl Malone basically being involved with the All-Star game in Salt Lake. They said that he had allegedly, when he was 20 years old, he had a child with someone that was allegedly 13 years old, and
he paid it off,
and he paid for it to go away, and he didn't even acknowledge the son. And the son actually ended up being so good at football that he made it pro, and I think he was on the Eagles, but he played football for like 5 to 7 years.
Really? For real?
In the NFL, his son, yeah. But
that's crazy.
He acknowledged him later on and said, I wasn't there for you then, but I could at least say hi now. I don't know. He said something that was dumb that didn't make sense.
Yeah, he shouldn't. I mean, he shouldn't have been there. But I mean, that was
nasty, man.
That was crazy.
20 and
13.
Híjole.
Exactly. But speaking of crazy, speaking of wild, y'all actually made it to the end of the show.
It's not the end of the show. It's my favorite part of the show.
What?
And I don't know why you call my favorite part of the show the end of the show. Because it's not the end until it's truly over. But it's my favorite part of the show. So I'm going to tell my co-host to be quiet when we jump to New Music Monday. Because we're going to talk about all the new music that just dropped. Music drops every Friday, which for us really means Thursday at 11. I don't know if you're in Central Time or what time zone you're in. But new music for us drops Thursday night at 11, which is technically Friday most places. So we're going to tell you all the new music that dropped. We're going to break it down like Goku broke it down back in the day.
He broke Nappa's back. You already know, man.
Broke Nappa's back like I had to put the team on my back to bring this podcast to you because, you should have seen the mistakes my co-host made.
The lies. But hey, listen here, man. What I need y'all to do is check out TFTC playlist music mix number 4. We got 32 videos. My co-host woke up one day. He saw 14 videos. He woke up with 32. He's like, oh, Jesse must have been going crazy.
Jesse went crazy. He must have added a whole bunch of Detroit music. And he added like 13, 14 songs. So if you want to look at my picks, they're like the first 14. And my co-host is the other ones.
Actually, some are from Atlanta, and they start rapping like Detroit and Atlanta.
Just like everyone in the world tries to rap like Chicago.
It is what it is, man. You already know. Also, we got new music of the week. We got Big Scar, Secret Weapon. Rich Homie Quan dropped something. Polo G dropped the track. Jug Season with my dog Jay Crit, even though my co-host said Jay Crit doesn't deserve it.
He's not allowed. That's Young Scooter, baby. Young Scooter is the only person to have anything Jug Season.
And then, we got a couple other albums here. But, to me, this week was trash. I'm tired of this. Like, we get one good week of music, then we get three weeks of, like, just trash.
It really has for this bit. Let me bring this back on screen. For the beginning of this year, it has been pretty slow in the music scene. I don't know if a lot of people are trying to put out their music in Q1. Because, Chief Keef was supposed to have an album. He pushed it back. A lot of people even had albums scheduled and pushed them back. So I think a lot of people are waiting their Q2 to put out their music. So it's kind of been hit or miss. The Madden Teo, I listen to him sometimes. He was almost my album pick of the week. But I found one of my OG classics that I had to represent. And you'll see that in just a minute. But are you ready to get into your pick?
You already know, man. My pick of the week is Smadar Sleazy World 2. He dropped Where the Shooters Be number 2. He had 4 or 5 new songs, 24 or 26 tracks. Honestly, I feel like a lot of these songs were on the old album. He only had a couple songs on here that was actually new. So you should have just named this a deluxe. I don't know how you named it a part 2.
Yeah, I don't understand why when artists do that, when they have a bunch of songs and I'm finally going to do an album. But it's you include, say they do a 20 track song, but you included 8 singles that you had released before. So it's you really only put out 12 songs or sometimes even less.
Most of the time it's more or less 4, 3 songs.
Yeah, I hate when they do that, especially when an artist has been doing singles or YouTube videos for a long time and they finally put out an album and more than half of it is stuff we already heard. Y'all should be banned from doing that. But I know why y'all do it is to bump your numbers up. But I haven't really listened to this. I might check it out. I think my co-host is probably going to make me listen to this. So.
Yeah, I did. I got a couple songs on the playlist.
Oh, God. Where's the Sleazy from?
I think it's from, I don't even know.
But he's a go.
He's pretty. He's decent.
Let's get into the real.
He's consistent.
Let's get into the G-Man, the Money Man, Chico Grande Chico 2 times. You know what I'm talking about. Let's get to Chico's picks. We got Legends Never Die with my boy Johnny May Cash and his friends, Pelly Racks. This is Johnny May Cash, R.I.P. Johnny May. He passed away. I think been about a year now. And but this was some of his last songs, and his friend went on there with him. And this is actually a pretty decent album. I like a handful of songs. And if they do put out any music videos, check it out on Music Mix number 4. But you know what is on Music Mix number 4?
What?
My boy Mimo 600 We Dat, putting 600 back on the map. And I took this picture yesterday. I think it's already over 250.
R.I.P. Cooper.
Already over 250K views. It looks like my boy Mimo got another hit. So check out Mimo 600 We Dat on YouTube and get those views up for him so 600 could get back to taking over. But these are my music picks. 2 Chicago legends with Mimo 600 and Johnny Make Cash from Chop Squad and ATMG. If you don't know, that was Young Chop's brother. So RIP to Johnny May. And he's honestly one of my favorite artists since like 2011, 2012. And I have a whole playlist of them. So if you might ask me for it, I might send it to you for Apple Music if you got that. But let's go ahead and wrap up this show, because now it's the end of the show. Right now at this time is the end of the show. So you need to like, comment, subscribe to this channel if you watch this far. If you watch this far, you might as well just do it. Just do it.
Hit the like button, hit the comment button, hit the subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter. Follow me, Felix Supreme 305. Follow my co-host, Papa O Block. Man, help us on the road to 1 million subscribers on everything.
1 trillion subscribers. Road to 1 trillion.
We want them Donald Trump numbers.
But check us out. All of our channels will be in the description. We got the podcast. We got the clips channel. We got the gaming. And what's our last one? TikTok. Oh, our reaction channel.
Oh, yeah. Gaming reaction.
Get us to 4K subs on our reaction channel. But what else do we got? We need you. Oh, let me get out the way. Check us out on TikTok, man. Check us out. There's a QR code for Instagram, Tales from the Crypt 2.0. We post funny stuff. Sometimes you get updates. Sometimes you just got to wait for the video to drop. Check us out on Tales from the Crypt 2.0 on TikTok. There's a QR code. Check us out on Tales from the Crib. So check us out there. But hold on. Guess what I got for y'all? It's time to check out the outro of Magic, baby. We'll see y'all later. We'll see you in the next episode. New Monday, new podcast, new things. We're doing really big things. We're not supposed to be back on the screen. What do you want to say? No, we're not doing pictures on this. We already did pictures. You hater. I'm gonna ban you. See, this is what happens when you touch my keyboard and you're not supposed to touch that keyboard. Wait, were you doing the naughty dance? Is that what we're doing?
Of course, man. The naughty dance.
We out of here, but thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week. It's Tales from the Crib podcast every Monday, sometimes on Tuesdays. Check out all of our channels in the description. It's your boy Chico Grande, aka Chico 2 times, and I got my co-host Felix Fatty Cat Supreme,
hey,
aka the fattest cat.
Fattest cat of the land. Call me Big Garfield.
Big purr. Emphasis on the purr. All right, we out of here, people.